Great to be joined by Hilton Head Town Councilman Alex Brown, represents the Ward 1, which is kind of the north end of the island, but not the gated communities, as you and I always like to talk about. I don't live in one now, so I'm in your district, and that all works out. Town Council has been very busy this spring. We're seeing a little of it. We don't see a lot of it because there's just so much to do behind the scenes. Town has some priorities. Let's talk a little bit about that, and then we want to dive into one of those priorities.
Sure. Well, early this year, we spent 2 days talking about priorities. Realized that we checked a lot of stuff off the list from the previous year, and came up with 15 priorities for this year. And the one I really want to focus on, and I'm really excited about, is the idea of us having district planning done throughout Hilton Head. We have you had the plan unit developments, the sea pines, the Hilton Head plantations, and those. They've been master planned, okay? Right. But that 30% that's outside of the gates has kind of been left out to whatever happens, right? But we're going to, piece by piece, look at those districts, and they all have their own little identity, right? And
they really do. They are all different.
Sure. And we want to make sure that the community is taking their part as far as helping us figure out what their actual neighborhood's going to look like.
You've started with the Mid-Island tract. That was kind of the first one.
Absolutely.
The area that's going to have the new park and that whole commercial area in there. Are you happy with the way that's progressing?
Sure, absolutely. Well, we've seen it conceptually. The next step after doing a district plan comes the actual land management ordinance changes, okay? And we've yet to do that yet in the Mid-Island district, but it's coming, okay? So I'm excited us move into the Jonesville and Spanish Wells area, okay, where we'll be making some changes there. There's some areas on the south end of the island that absolutely need some redevelopment strategies, okay? So again, super excited about having folks engaged in this opportunity.
LMO are going to be 3 really important letters on this island over the next couple of years. And you and I have talked a little bit about how the land management ordinance, we think of it as something that kind of covers the whole island. That's the way the island wants to be. But the new LMOs are going to be probably a little more micro-targeted to each area. Is that
Absolutely, yeah. And the strategy behind that is to maintain this character that we all enjoy here on Hilton Head, which does have some diversity, right? There's been talk for years about the Arrow Road area being sort of an arts district. Well, we're going to have to make some changes in order for that to happen. We're not conflicting by any means. It's about bringing this whole quilt together so that it makes sense.
Quilt. That's a really good word for it. And I detect from the town council meetings I've gone to, there's kind of a different vibe with council, the new council.
Absolutely.
Even though there are only a couple of new members, but it seems like you guys are already kind of focused and you're kind of together on where you kind of think the town wants to go.
And I'm so happy about that. The new council members have come in. Mayor Pear's done a wonderful job of getting up to speed and showing some leadership. And Mark Orlando is, really getting his team revved up to accomplish these goals. A lot of horsepower that we're asking to come out of staff these days. Yeah.
Another great thing that you talking about getting people involved in a district plan. If folks want to get involved in what's going on in the town, use the town website.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Use it. Don't just log onto it now and then. Use it because almost everything is there now.
Absolutely. And if you want to learn more about district planning, I'm having one of my community conversations March 31st, 5 p.m. Squire Pope Sailing and Rowing Center, and Mr. Mark Orlando, town manager, will be joining me there. So I'm looking forward to seeing everyone.
All right. We'll get that all done.
All right.
Alex, thank you so much. We appreciate it. We'll talk again soon.
Absolutely.
All right. We're going to have much more of the Hilton Head, or the WHHI, feels like Hilton Head, WHHI Daily News right after this.